Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, and that is who the world ignorantly calls God. Bahashim, which means in the name, Yahweh Shai, which means He is our salvation. And that is who the world also ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man, who, by the way, only came for the Israelites, all right? Now, what brings us to our discussion / topic this afternoon is this individual, Eve, all right? Now, when you check out her page, she claims to be a prophetess and that Yahweh is a queen, all right? And she's going to have an interaction amongst a older man who just tapped her on her shoulder, allegedly to tell her that she has a nice smile. And she went off on the deep end on him and reported him to, oh yeah, may I remind you that this is at a Planet Fitness gym. Okay? So the older man just tapped her on her shoulder gently to tell her that she has a nice smile, and Eve took it as an intrusion on her privacy that he grabbed her on the shoulder, which is a lie, all right? But see, you damn women, especially you so-called black women, are going to come to realization, man, all right, that what's getting ready to come down the pipe, you're going to need a man, all right? And not just any man, but an elect man. And in that day, guess what? You're going to bow down, okay? You're going to succumb to the willingness of your role as being a servant if a man of the Lord even chooses you, okay? But nevertheless, we're going to let it play because she broke it down into 3 clips, and we may play all 3 of them and then grab some precepts. So check this out. Matter of fact, let's just play it.
Disrespect, you mean you see a black woman here?
First of all, don't ever touch me again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do that. I'm sorry.
You don't go up to random strangers
You're right.
in a gym.
I respect you. I respect that.
Come with me. Follow me.
And then you wonder why men ain't approaching you goddamn women's, man. Because you got that hyena spirit in you, that matriarch, I rule the world type of spirit, man. See? We better off just letting y'all self-destruct, man. All right? And saying that hell with you for right now. All right? Because why? You ain't in your right mind. You're under the influence of that damn serpent, Esau, man. Okay?
Come with me.
I didn't mean no disrespect.
Excuse me, sir. This man tried to come up to me and grab my arm when I was on the machine.
Hold up, I just tapped you on the shoulder.
You don't do that.
On the shoulder.
Look at that. It went from grabbing your arm to him saying he tapped you on the shoulder, and now she's saying you don't do that. See? But yet, bet she got a scandalous clad workout showing off everything, inviting wanted and unwanted attention. See? You should know a fruit. You should know a tree by its fruit. Okay? Dress modestly. All right? You claim to be a political prophetess and that the Lord is a queen. See? These damn women's, they all fucked up in the head, man. All right? Which is why you need to stay far away from them as possible, especially the so-called black woman, man. Let's let some more of it play.
I didn't grab you.
This is the second time he's come up to me.
I was just being friendly. How you doing this night?
He was trying to tell me to smile.
Man, you know me, man. You're right.
He was just trying to tell me to smile. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Bitch, that's because you walk around like you got, the weight of the world on your shoulders, man. Unapproachable, see? Don't nobody want to talk to you, man. Smile.
I ain't like that. I don't try to talk to nobody. I'm a happy man, man. I don't try to.
I feel sorry for your wife.
Just to keep it simple, very simple.
No problem. No problem.
Right there, y'all right there.
Yep, I was
Just keep it simple. I don't want to see y'all together.
Right. Cool.
Tell that to him. The married man with a wife.
Yeah, I was just being.
And newsflash, Eve, pursuing to Isaiah 4:1, we're going to have multiple wives on this side. Before the kingdom of heaven is established here on earth, we're going to have multiple wives on this side. And you're going to get, and you're either going to get in line with it or perish. Okay? That's it. Ain't no getting on the chariots, no independent women coming on the chariots. You're going to have to be tied together with a man of the Lord in order for you to receive salvation on this side. Other than that, you're going to perish here with the rest.
Friendly, I wasn't trying to come off with nothing, you know.
I'm going to look.
The next time you touch me, I'm rock.
Disrespect.
See, the next time you touch me, I'm going to rock the shit out of you. That's what she really wanted to say. See, but in that day, we going to see who the fuck he going to be really rocking in that day, man. All right, when your ass getting, raped is the least. When you getting tied down and tortured and having body parts, compromised and chopped up and twisted and all this saw type of stuff, we going to see who you going to rock in that day. All right, so let's check out the second clip of this.
I'm going to look.
The next time you touch me, I'm rocking your shit clean off.
See there? And you see, this is why we tell you to stay clean or clear away from the so-called black woman, man. All right? Look at that. You think she going to be talking like this when all hell breaks loose? Hell no. Or if she do, she going to get checked with the quickness.
Hey, it won't ever happen again, okay? You have nothing to worry about. My bad, okay?
You want to end up 6 feet under, nigga?
See there? This is the mindset. That's why the so-called black woman, she too far gone to take serious, man. Proceed with caution. And very caution, man. Protect everything. Your name, your birth, everything, man. Don't give this itch nothing, all right? Hit it, and quit. Because she's already been compromised. By the time she gets to you, she's already been ran through however many damn ninjas, man. So don't even give her nothing. Don't give her nothing, man. All right? She don't take herself serious talking about she gonna rock you and put you 6 feet under, man. In what real world can a woman make a threat to a man? Only in this wicked ass society ruled by Esau Edom. Because this shit wouldn't fly over there in the Eastern Hemisphere, over there in Iraq. See? She wouldn't talk like this, man. She get her ass, man, I ain't gonna say it, but she'll get her ass handled.
Stupid ass. Go finish your workout. Bitch, I'm taller than you, matter of fact. Fucking 4'11" ass.
See? And that's the thing, man. These damn women's standards, man. You gotta be 6 feet and above. You gotta make 6 figures. You gotta look like NBA young boy. You gotta, no, bitch. The men is the prize, man. The men is the prize. Specifically, the men of the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. They are the prize. Okay? And that day you're going to find out, see? In that day you're going to find out. Political prophetess. You ain't prophesying nothing, man.
I get it. I'm going to look.
The next time you touch me, I'm rocking your shit clean off.
Okay, it won't ever happen again, okay? You have nothing to worry about. My bad, okay?
You want to end up 6 feet under, nigga? Stupid ass. Go finish your workout. Bitch, I'm taller than you, matter of fact. Fucking 4'11" ass.
I get it.
Disrespect, you mean you see a black woman here?
First of all, don't ever touch me again.
No, we did that one.
Disrespect, you mean you see a black woman here?
First of all,
All right, maybe that's it.
don't ever touch me again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do that. I'm sorry.
You don't go up to random strangers
You're right.
in a gym.
I respect.
Yeah, that's it.
Disrespect, you mean you see a black woman here?
First of all,
Now, when we look at her page,
don't ever touch me again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
when we look at her page, it's the political prophetess. And it says Isaiah 33 and 22. For Yahweh is our judge. Yahweh is our lawgiver. She ain't even keeping the law, man. And then look what she got. The Lord is our queen. Man, listen, what more do you need for confirmation, for affirmation that these damn women are bugged out of their goddamn mind, man? The Lord is our queen? That shows you, man, everything you need to know, okay? Stay clear the hell away from these women. Political prophet. Tis. She got political prophet above her and political prophetess at the bottom of her. Stay clean away. Stay clear and clean away from these damn women, man. All right? Just wait for the economy, the system to collapse, and you're going to see how quick they change their tune. And that day they should be willing, man. All right? And the Lord is going to put the spirit on his man to know which one of these women are sincere and which one of them are bullshitting, man. All right? So let's go ahead and get a few precepts. All right, we're in the book of Psalm, chapter 110, and just look at the subtitle. Yahweh gives dominion to the king, not a queen, a king. Now, let's start at verse 1. Yahweh said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. Yahweh shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies. Verse 3, thy people, here's the point, shall be willing in the day of thy power. That includes you goddamn women, especially Eve, so-called black women, all right? You really gonna bow down in that day, man, all right? It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, when the Lord raises up his men. And some of them will receive power on this side. All right? This side to put the enemies to flight. All right? And let Eve talk that shit, man. You know, 911 ain't going to be an option. You ain't going to have no damn police to call, man. See? Put a nigga 6 feet down like you said. Beat his ass like you said in that day, man. See? The tune gonna change when all hell breaks loose. She gonna be the same one looking for a 4'11" man to protect her if he the man of the Lord. See, all them damn restrictions and requirements and, you know, prerequisites gonna get thrown out the window in that day. Because as was stated earlier, the man is the prize, not you damn women. But under this effed up society, this system ran by Esau Edom, especially as the love of many is waxing cold, the women has, as it says in Jeremiah 31 and 22, if I'm not mistaken, have compassed or went around a man. They're now deemed and looked at as goddesses, prophetess, all this fake ass shit, man. So it says Psalm 110 and 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. Hey, man, you brothers just hold on, man. All right? You the prize. All right? I know this damn shit seems fucked up, man. But, hey, we got to just hold out a little bit longer, man. You the prize. It's going to be known. You is who the Lord is dealing with. All right? You elect man. Okay? And you very few elect sisters. But predominantly you elect men, all right? So let's read this in Jeremiah 31 and 22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. See? So this is why the damn women are reverenced and looked at in such high esteem. Because why? The Lord has allowed this to happen. Because why? We went off, man. All right? We were backsliding. All right? We served other gods. So guess what? The Lord took our women from us, man. In the sense that he allowed them to surpass us or compass us, go around about us, that they don't need us now. See? But he's going to set things aright and upright very soon, okay? And you're going to be willing in that day, okay? To get in line or get your ass left behind. It's just that simple. Get in line or get your ass left behind. That's going to be the main thing. Get in line or get your ass left behind. And if you're in Babylon, you're gonna be through. When you get left behind and the missiles come, that's it. You're finished. All right? So it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh, which let's go here to Exodus 15:3. Because she claiming that the Lord is a queen. Well, let's see what the Holy Bible says, that she claims to be a political prophetess and quoted Isaiah 33:22, the lawgiver. Let's see what the law says. It's not Exodus in the book, in the Tanakh, the law. The first 5 books, let me see, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Oh yes, Exodus is part of the law. Well, let's see what the law says pertaining to if the Lord is a man or a female. As she so elegantly said, Yahweh is, or the Lord is queen. Well, let's see if she has the law as she claims to have, or is she just using her own imagination, which we know it to be. Because why? Satan is her God. It says, Exodus, when the Israelites left out of Egypt, Exodus 15 in verse 3, it says, the Lord, in all caps, is Yahweh, is a man. Let's see if that man means something else. Maybe we don't know. Maybe she found out something that we don't know. I highly doubt it. But to entertain it, let's go and see. Trying to hit the reverse. Doesn't look like it's going to, so we just click the word, which it won't let me click. But it'll let me go there. Anything to throw off the truth, okay? But guess what? We're going to be patient in the spirit. So let's see if we go back. Let's see if we do it again. Interlinear. Let's see if this time it may give yes. Let's see what that word means.
Strong's 376. Ish. Ish.
Now, the outline biblical usage of that word ish, man, is what? A man, male. In contrast to woman, female. So no, the Lord is not a female. Husband, human being. Person, in contrast to God. Servant, mankind. Champion, great man. Whosoever, each. So in none of these definitions did we read that word man has anything to do with a woman or a female. So now that we have that understanding, let's go back and read Exodus 15:3. Yahweh is a man. Now, he's not a literal man where he has a physical body, because you can't contain Yahweh. But in his similitude, in his likeness, when he presents himself, is in a man form, not a woman. It says Yahweh is a man of war. See? Which is why you never seen any women, partake in any wars. Okay? Now you may say, well, what about the Amazonians? No. All right? They've never taken over any wars where kingdoms were established. Or else we have queendoms. And there's no queendoms, there's only kingdoms. Okay? So it says Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Miss Lawgiver. Come on now. You need to repent. Get in line. Be and get in your right mind. That's serving Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai through the men that he set up now. You need to get in line, repent, and turn from your wicked ways, okay? Because time is running out, man. All right? That could have very well been an elect man that you turned down. That was your one and only opportunity, and you squandered it. See? You're going to be willing in that day when you think back, damn, maybe that was an elect man that I had the opportunity of him approaching me to tell me that I have a nice smile. You gonna hate yourself when you think back and reflect on that. Damn, he had a wife, so he knows how to keep a woman. You know, I could have been his second wife, but I didn't want to because he was old, he was shorter than me. You know, he wasn't my cup of tea. But when you in that jam and you getting your ass picked apart, you gonna think back, shit. It's gonna be at that moment you realize that you fucked up, okay? And not just you, many more women just like you, okay? Just like you. So let's go here and read Isaiah 13 in verse 12. It says, I will make a man, not a woman. Why is the Lord distinguishing between a man and a woman? Because there's order, all right? He's not going to put a woman over the order of a man, okay? That's why Yahweh's disciples were all men. You're going to find one woman amongst the 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. See, you are the prize, you elect man. Of course, you already know that. See, that's why we fighting to endure, man, to receive the reward, to solidify us being the prize. All right. And along with the prize comes your choice picks. You get to choose whether or not you want to deal with that woman or send her off. Okay. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. See, this is where it's at, man. All right. Having this truth, when all hell breaks loose, you being the prize, these women fucking finally realizing that and getting in order, you know, and it being up to you if you even decide to choose to deal with them, man. Because the Eve like that, I don't need around me, man. Stay the fuck away from me. Telling me what I should and shouldn't do or telling me what you gonna do. I'd rather let you just get rocked or whatever judgment is coming towards you, man. See? That haughty spirit, that haughty pride, man. That's why the Lord did this right here to who? The southern women. All right? The so-called black women. He put this on them, man. All right? This is Isaiah 3 in verse 16. Judah's woman denounced. Now, who is Judah? That's the southern kingdom. All right? Benjamin, Levi, and Judah. Today, you would know them as the African-American women, the women from the islands like Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, you know, and Haiti. Okay? So these are the southern women of the kingdom. The kingdom. It says, Isaiah 3 and 16, moreover, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. And we just seen one. Haughty. Okay? And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Yeah. You can almost bet she was walking with a stretched neck, you know, telling a man that she gonna rock him. That's wild, man. It says, walking and menacing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. It says, verse 17, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. See? And that's a woman's glory. All right? Having long hair. It ain't a man's glory to have long hair. It's a woman's glory to have long hair. That's why she gets extensions. Because why? The Lord has smite her on the crown of her head with a scab where she can't grow long flourishing hair. Now in the kingdom, she gonna get her hair back. She gonna get her glory back. She gonna have hair down to her ankles, man. But see, on this side, to remind her, the Lord took away her crown, her glory, okay, which is what? Her long hair. Let's see if we can get that in 1 Corinthians. Let me just type in long hair. See how that come up. This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 15. It says, but if a woman have long hair. See, now this is where we got to go into the reverse. Does it say if a man have long hair? No, this is why reading is fundamental. It says, but if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her. For her hair is given for, let me slow down, for her hair is given her for a covering. See? So her glory is her long hair that is given to her for what? A covering. So now when we go back to Isaiah 13 in verse 17, we read that what? No, Isaiah 3 and 17, Salakia. Because this isn't prevalent amongst the Northern Kingdom women, the so-called Native Americans and Latinos, as it is amongst the Southern King women, all right? So Isaiah 3 and 17, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, the Southern Kingdom women, okay? And Yahweh will discover their secret parts, see? So the Lord's going to put it out there, man, especially in that time, who got a stink-ass attitude and who you ought to deal with, okay? Now, if you ain't a man of the Lord will give you over to one of these women like this, one of these hyenas, okay? And let you ride out Jacob's trouble, hey, with a woman bickering and telling you what she gonna do and what you ain't gonna do, and all the way up until y'all both get destroyed by those missiles here in Babylon the Great, the United States of America, man. See? So, you know, this is what's going on, man. All right? These damn women, all right? Out of control, out of hand. But see, the Lord is going to what? It says, thy man shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gate shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Now here's the point, verse 4. And in that day, 7 women, it don't matter if that man of the Lord got a wife or not. If you ain't betrothed to any man and he wants you, guess what? It says he can get you. It says, and in that day, 7 women, which the number 7 just goes into completion, whether it's a literal 7, whether it's 70, whether it's 700, whether it's however many women that man want, that's a man of the Lord, he's going to get. It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. That's on this side, not in the kingdom. Because why would the woman need to work in the kingdom? Our women ain't going to be working in the kingdom. Okay? They're going to be waited on hand and feet. They're going to have servants, maid servants. So they ain't going to need to work in the kingdom. That's why this is talking about on this side. All right? And by this side, I mean this side of the kingdom of heaven, while we're still in this current wicked rulership. It says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. See? 7 women should take a hold of one man. All right? That one man is going to take away their reproach. That's how they're going to make it on the ships. Okay? Not coming on the ships with that damn reproach. Okay? They're going to have it taken away. All right? They're going to have to get under the tutelage of a man of the Lord. Okay? And they're going to be tied to that man. All right? As what? His wives. Okay? And in the kingdom, we will have concubines, women of other nations. All right? So get used to it. Get used to sharing a man of the Lord, all right, with other women, okay? Because that's going to be a thing in the kingdom. And on this side to an extent, all right? So Eve, you need to check your door. You need to check your attitude at the door. You know, you need to repent. You need to, you know, if the Lord see fits, you know, work on your patience and get ready to either be betrothed to a man of the Lord or be burned up here in Babylon the Great. All right. So let's go ahead and close out 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It reads, be sober, be vigilant. See? We telling you these things because why? The black woman, the so-called black woman, ain't good for you in her current condition, man. She's damaged goods, man. Proceed with caution. She's a ticking time bomb. One argument away, one step away from an argument that can go nuclear, man. Just leave these toxic women alone. Okay? Proceed with caution. Stick and move. All right? And always pray to the Lord that he directs your paths, man. So that you don't make a mistake and end up walking into a trap or a snare. Pray to the Father that he directs your paths if it's in his will for you to get a woman. You know, whether it's a woman that you want or whether it's just a woman that you need to get off something on. You know, get you a quickie or something. Pray to the Father that he directs your path, man. That he don't put you in the a path of a damn maniacal, you know, sinister woman. All right? A hyena woman. All right? Like this damn woman we saw here and many more just alike. So it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, and the word devil just goes into deceiver, false accuser. It says, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Well, guess what? Sometimes that devil can be a damn woman, man. Putting on an act and then revealing herself months and years after you've already been locked up with her. Got a certificate, a marriage certificate by the state. Now you can't run from her no more, man. See? So pray to the Lord that he directs your paths in everything, in all your ways. Okay? Even finding a woman. All right? And if it be his will, he'll give you one in due time. All right? And not one like we saw with a masculine, you know, form of energy. Okay? Because that shit ain't going to fly in the kingdom. And it ain't going to fly once all hell breaks loose. So be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? So with that being said, pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, stay strong, stay in the faith. We're almost home. Shalom. Peace.